have both types of ADHD, which means I usually have a butt ton of energy and no clue how to use it. One good outlet is sport. I've done sport. I sucked at some, was bad at others, blah blah blah. I'm going to talk about them. First, basketball. It wasn't that bad. I'm short, so I can't really play. By the wise words of Andy Sandwich, while others are fast or strong, I am wiggly. I think I was a defender or something. I don't know. I don't really know anything about basketball. I like to watch basketball sometimes. My favorite team is the Boston Celtics. I played basketball for 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. In 6th grade, all my friends decided to join the team, and I can proudly say we were the worst team in the league. But we all had fun, so it doesn't matter. There was also an issue with the amount of people on our team. We only had the minimum requirement for a team, and a lot of the time we'd have at least one person who was sick at home. So my coach/teacher said that the girls' basketball team would combine with our team, since their season had ended in the fall. Most of the other boys on the team were mad, but I was like, so I can play less. In 5th grade basketball, I remember us winning the last game of the season because a 5'8" 6th grader on our team shot a three-pointer. In 7th grade, there wasn't much there either. We had different jerseys every game because middle schoolers can barely be trusted with any kind of property. 3 of the gyms looked exactly the same, other than their mascot, and one team had a really high budget. I remember when we walked into the gym, they were blasting Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus through the speakers they had on the walls. Watching a 6'2" beast of a middle schooler dunk a basketball to shake it off was hilarious. That's right, running! I didn't like cross-country too much. The other people were super annoying, though. Charlie told them about our YouTube channels halfway through the season, and for a long time they were like, hey, you should make a video about cross-country and irresponsibly list all of our full names and credit card info. Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. But you're in this video now, so deal with it. I have a couple stories from cross-country. One of them starts with the fact that close to my school, there's the big stretch of stores and stuff. I have a McDonald's, a Jack in the Box, a Dollar Tree, a Cold Stone, and a bunch of other cool places. One time, we went to get McDonald's, and I got leftover fries because I forgot my gift card at home. Fun tidbit about this McDonald's, my entire school is banned from it now. Some kids broke a mirror, vandalized the bathrooms, left a lamb scooter in one of the stores, and were an overall nuisance. Another story I have is that during the cross-country season, we were making bottle rockets in tech. I brought in a 2-liter Mountain Dew, almost full, but my teacher, Mr. S, said we couldn't share the soda because it would make everyone hyper. So I decided to bring the bottle home and drink the rest of the Mountain Dew, then bring it in the next day. So I had a basically full 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew when we were getting ready for cross-country. All the people asked, can I have some? And I was happy to share as long as they had a cup. They didn't have any cup. My final cross-country story happened at the last meet of the season. As expected, I did not do well and got 22nd, but that doesn't matter for the story. This meet was significant because my little favorite cousin Joe and my grandma Cindy were there. When I finished and went back to her bench to get some water, Joe kept saying stuff like, dude, you were so slow. Were you tired? Do your legs hurt? These questions would annoy the average person, but that's just average Joe behavior. We talked about running for a bit. I showed him my trombone, which will become significant later in the story, and he asked how to beat Sinister, Bless Your Wing, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Back on topic, we went home, my mom wrapped my ankle, and almost immediately after, my sister called us to get in the car. You see, my sister Ellie is a cheerleader, and she was going to cheer at a football game for her high school. And my school's band, along with the high school's band, were going to play pep band music. So that night, I was tired, hungry, and my legs hurt a lot. We didn't get any stands to put the music on, and since my arms are too short to hold it, I used a sticker to attach it to my bell. That did not work. Charlie and I were both driven home by our parents around halftime. Also, before we left, my mom and dad brought me a pretzel and brought me my blanket hoodie. That was really nice. We had a day off from school the next day, so we didn't have to do a colossal amount of work with our then mush brains. I'm a little spider monkey. I love climbing. Seeing that, in 3rd or 4th grade, my parents signed me up for rock climbing. I love rock climbing. I especially love when you get a harness attached to your waist and climb a 30-foot wall. Then you can just fall and you'll be fine. I remember one day, I thought it would be really funny to call myself Splatman and to climb up a wall and jump down onto a bunch of mats. I remember there also being this overhang area where we ate lunch. It had some board games and card games and stuff, and sometimes the instructors would let us play Jenga or something after we ate. Other than those things, I don't really remember anything from rock climbing. For a month or two, I did gymnastics. Things I remember are the foam pit, trampolines, the balance beams, and the rope swing. At this time, I was obsessed with Spider-Man, so my favorite thing to do was swing on the rope into a bunch of foam cubes. One day, I saw another kid climb all the way up to the top of the rope swing, and I thought, yeah, I could do that. So I did. But my little 7-year-old brain didn't watch how the other kid got down, so yeah, I just let go. I was fine, surprisingly, but still. Time for more sports that I want to do lightning round. Soccer, but only if I'm the goalie. I like being a wall. Air hockey, it is a sport. Rock climbing, it's fun. Boxing, I don't want to get punched. I want to punch. In conclusion, I will probably do more sports, maybe tennis. Happy 1 year of Deku Animate. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, comment something you want me to draw in the post on my channel. Bye.